This is Lakshmi. Today I am going to explain you about how to create multiple files by using a SSIS package from a SQL server. First, now I have a table in my SQL server like student details. These are the details which I have: student ID, student name, and student branch. But I want I want what information I want is like particular branch or how many students are there, what are their details in a separate files. So for that, how I am going to create is that first I have selected distinct, like how many branches are there, distinct values I have collected. From this collected distinct values, I'll retrieve the data. That is how I'm going to do. I'll explain you in a SSIS package. So now I'm going to create a new SSIS package, like new SSIS package, and I'm going to rename this as a multiple files. Okay, here I have created that one. So next thing what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to retrieve that full data, like a distinct distinct branch IDs. So for that, what I'm going to view, and the first thing is, other thing what I'm going to do is, I'm going to like I have a output folder here. I am going to get this output folder here. Over this folder, I'm going to get all those flat files. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to create a new variable. Here I'm going to create a new variable where I'm going to give the name as a output folder path. So this is the output folder path where I'm going to give. So this data type will be of a string type, and the value is the value will be the, see here, the path where I'm going to store those flat files. So Control V, I have pasted here. So Control V, and here, okay. So I have created an output folder. What happened? Not a valid value for inter. Okay, so this data type has not changed. So string. So now it's okay. So this output folder, and this is a path where others every file will be going, and it's going to save over in that particular folder. The next thing is, in SQL execute SQL task. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to create a connection, and I'm going to do other SQL statement. So now here the connection type will be OLEDB. Here I'm going to create a new connection. Already it is there. I'm going to delete that one, and I'm going to create a new connection. So here the server name will be, I'm going to where I'm going to connect this one, those server I have to give, copy, and I'm going to paste this one. And here it's an SQL server authentication. I'm going to give user ID and password. Then here, so you can see which database it is. So in this, okay, and hit OK. And here what I'm going to do, I'm going to give a direct input. That input, it's an SQL statement, is I'm going to collect this distinct values. See, for particular branch, I'm going to collect those one. Select distinct. See here, you can see select distinct student branch from a student details one. Okay, and here the output will be, the result set will be like full table, like full I'm going to take full result sets. So this is the how the SQL connection, and how I am going to give a statement over here. And the next thing is result set, where I am going to that particular result set, I have to create a new variable. Like already I am going to create a new variable to where to store that one. So I'm going to do student branch code, and it is of any data type it can be. So I'm going to give an object data type, and okay, expressions, and it okay. If you see this one, it will run. Okay, nothing result will be shown, just I want to show you like it's running. Next thing is, and for that, for each loop container means iteration, like how many times for that each, like for each particular branch it has to run those things. So for iteration purpose I'm going to use a for each loop container, and here for loop each container, it's a collection is of ADO database. Here you can use like a student branch code, rows in all tables, variable mapping, new variable, here which one, branch, branch code, it's of type string, index, expressions, okay, and it's an okay. Then the here if you go, next thing is data flow, how the data flow task it's going to be. Here I'm doing double click, what's the source, our source is OLEDB connection first already it is there OLDB. Here I'm going to give SQL command. Here what SQL command, it has to take this, see what the data of CSE like student ID and student name, student branch, it has to show all this. So where CSE, so control C, here I'm going to pass those variable, right? So it's a question here, and then parameters, here variable is branch, user branch code, okay, and columns or mapping everything. So okay, OLEDB source, and this destination, from our destination is a flat file destination. So again I am going to connect these two and double click over flat file. Here I am going to give new one, browse student test, okay, columns, student ID, student branch, everything, and then okay, then okay, and then what happened, mappings, okay, mappings is also okay, student ID, student name, okay. The next thing is for the flat file expressions I have to give, like flat file connection manager, right click on that, properties, and go for expressions. For every path it has to go, here it is a connection string and expression, here first output folder path, and then plus student details underscore plus branch code plus the text file, the name of the text file will be like dot, extension will be .txt, evaluate expressions you do and all that txt. So this is a evaluated path and everything. So okay, connection string, and let us see it will run or not. See all the three rows are has been, if you want to see here output folder, see all the three like student details in particular for particular branch, it's going to, if you open this, so only we see in CSE we have one, In ECE we have one student details. In EIE we have 3 students details. If you want to see here, we have ESC is 3. So see here we can see EIE we have 3. Here also we got EIE branch, we got 3 details. So this is how the data from a SQL server is given into an separate files with a separate this one, like the multiple files are converted into a multiple files is created. If you like my video, please subscribe and share. Thank you for listening this video. Thank you.